Did you know you have the power to change your life? It all depends on your beliefs. If you have limiting beliefs, you limit yourself. I'm Becky Beach, and I'm here to help you overcome your limiting beliefs so you can design your dream life. This is the Becky Beach Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Becky Beach Show. I'm Becky Beach, and in today's episode I want to talk about the importance of having your own niche. When you have a niche, it's so much easier to sell to your target audience. If you're trying to sell to everybody, then you're not able to talk to anybody. Nobody's listening to you, so you need to pick a certain niche to talk to in order to sell, to make money. Like for a long time, I was just trying to sell to everybody. Like I had this general store when I was drop shipping, and I sold a wide variety of products. I wasn't really targeting any particular niche. I was just targeting everybody, and I wasn't getting any sales. And it wasn't until I started just selling women's purses for women and targeting young women, like mostly like 18 to 25. That was my main niche. And that's when I started making big sales. Like I was making all kinds of money from my drop shipping store selling women's handbags. And then when I started selling printables, like I targeted moms, millennial moms in particular. And then I targeted women that are trying to make money, and to save money. So I targeted, millennial moms wanting to do that with mombeach.com. And I was able to earn lots of money. Now it's my full-time business. I have a full-time business selling printables and blogging at mombeach.com, all because I decided to pick a niche. And you may think, well, how do I pick a niche? Like I'm like really concerned. Like I'm not sure how I can do this. Well, think about who are you passionate about helping? If you have a skill or some expertise, you have a moral and ethical obligation to sell to somebody and help them. If you keep it all inside and not help anybody with your passions and your skills, then who are you? You're a very selfish person. You got to get out there and start helping people and get out of your comfort zone and get yourself out there and start helping people by picking a niche. Like who are you passionate about helping? Who do you want to help? Who do you want to improve to make their lives better? There's got to be somebody out there that you think you can help. You have so many skills. You have your own unique experience. Like I know that you have the skills and expertise necessary to help somebody. There's somebody out there that you can help. Only you can help them. There's somebody out there suffering and they don't know what to do. But with your help, you'll be able to get them through their obstacles and their struggles. And then therefore you'll make money in return. If you just provide value and put yourself out there, then you're going to get money back to you. The more you put out, the more you're going to get. If you just keep it all inside and just don't help anybody, then nobody's going to help you. You're not going to make any money. So it doesn't make any sense to just keep everything to yourself. So that's why it's important to pick a niche. And you may think, well, how do I get started on doing that? Well, first you just think about what makes you tick, like what makes you passionate, like what makes you want to get up in the morning. What's your why? Like why are you doing this business? Like who do you want to help? There's got to be somebody out there that you think you can help and you have the qualifications and expertise to help them. Like for instance, I was talking to one of my favorite coaching clients last night, and her passion is herbs and gardening and making essential oils. So I was telling her that she needs to make some products for people interested in essential oils and to start helping them. And her target market, I helped her find this, was retirees and empty nesters, like people that their kids have left their house, and now the parents not sure what to do because their kids were their whole life, and now the kid has left their house and they don't know what to do, where to turn. So she was able to come up with this niche with my help, and now she's going to make a product for essential oils, like to help people that have, with their kids have left the house, have a new hobby. Because that helped her when her kids left her house. So like she's currently 65 and her kids left her and they moved to Northern Ireland. So she no longer has her kids with her. They're moved so far away and she barely sees them. So now she's like focusing on making her own herbs and essential oils. And it's so awesome, she's doing this gardening and then teaching other people how to garden too with her site, because she's going to make a new product to help people with essential oils. I highly recommend you do the same, because once you come out with a product for your target niche, then you're going to make money. If you just make a product for like everybody, then nobody's going to buy it. You got to make it for somebody, because it makes no sense. So you got to make sure your product fits your target market. Like for instance, one of my top producing products is a spreadsheet for finance, like a budget spreadsheet. And I help moms trying to save money with this spreadsheet. So it's one of my top sellers in my Shopify store, Mom Beach Printables. You can look at my store at shop.mombeach.com and you'll see that I have a wide variety of spreadsheets for finance to help moms. So there's lots of different ones in there. And there's also some budget planners that the moms like. So I'm targeting moms in my store because I'm very passionate about helping moms make and save money. Because I came from nothing. I was poverty stricken, y'all. Like I was living, just paycheck to paycheck. I was barely making any ends meet. When I was little, I was living with no electricity and running water. Like I just know how it feels to just have nothing and to feel like basically shit. I felt horrible. I felt worthless. I felt like I had nothing to offer, but that wasn't true. I had so much to offer back then. Even now, I think about it, how much I had to offer back then, and I thought I was worthless. I thought I had nothing to offer anybody. And if you're in the same boat, then just snap out of it and just start thinking about all the wonderful qualities you have. You have wonderful qualities. You have a purpose in life. You have the purpose of helping somebody else. And therefore, you deserve money because money is energy. And if you're just keeping it all inside, not putting yourself out there, then no wonder you're broke. It's your fault because you're not putting yourself out there and making waves and making things happen and helping people. Because the more people you help, the more money you're going to make. And it's important to, number one, pick a niche to get started. And if you're looking to have a domain for your niche, I recommend checking out namevine.com. That's namevine, like a vine, like a grapevine. So it's namevine.com, and you put the name of your niche that you want. Like say you're interested in helping people with art, so you'll put art. And then it will come up in the results, all these different domains that are available. Some of them might not be available. Some might be premium domains. So you got to filter through. And then you'll be able to find a domain that's right for you. And there's several different, domain names on there that have your niche word in the title. So that would be a great way to make a niche website. Because if you make a niche website, you can make a lot of money because the riches are in the niches. And the more you target down, the more you even make sub-niches. There's people they're interested in what you have to offer. So it's really important to target down as much as you can. Like what I did was I targeted, like millennial moms that are looking to make and save money. Like that's my target audience. And also the lady I coached last night, her target audience are retirees and empty nesters. So think about the people that you want to help, even particular interests like board gaming. Like I used to be really interested in board gaming. I'll go to board gaming conventions and conferences, and I'll play games with people and make friends. So I was really interested in board gaming. So board gaming would also be a great niche site. Does any targeted interest or hobby, like painting, sculpture, like anything that you may be interested in that you have done yourself that you could help others? Because you may think, well, I might not be qualified. I don't have a degree in painting. I don't have a degree in sculpture. Like, how could I help somebody? I just like to do sculpture sometimes for fun. Like, how does that make me an expert? Well, it does, because there could be somebody brand new to sculpture or painting. And then you have been doing it longer, so you have the expertise. Like I was watching this show called Blown Away. It's a glass blowing competition. And a lot of the people in there had lots of experience, like 20 years experience in glass blowing. And some people just had like 5 years of experience. But I saw the people that had 5 years, they were outranking the people that were there for 20 years. Like they just had so much passion. It just matters about the passion you have in your craft. And these people are really passionate about glass blowing, even though they've been doing it just 5 years. Like they outdid the people that were there for 20 years. Doesn't matter how long you've been in a craft or something. Like if you have the expertise, if you done it more than somebody just getting started, then you could educate those people just getting started. People that are brand new beginners. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it. Just matters that you've been doing it, because there's some people I guarantee that haven't been doing it at all, and they want to know how to get started. So if you can help them, then I guarantee you're going to make money. Especially those new to blogging. Like for a while, like I didn't want to write any posts on how to start a blog, so I didn't do that for like a couple years. And finally, I decided to write a blog post about how to help people start blogging. And then I was able to get lots of referrals to Bluehost, and also because that's a really good affiliate. Bluehost is, because you can make a lot of money with that affiliate, and they're really great to help people that are just new to blogging, because it's a really good host for new bloggers. So I was able to get a lot of people to sign up for that after I made that blog post. And I should have done it a long time ago, because there's people out there that are brand new to blogging. But even if you've just been blogging like 1 month, you're qualified to teach people that are just getting started. So it doesn't really matter how long you've been doing something. It just matters about how passionate you are. And again, I just really recommend that show, Blown Away. It was such a great show. Like, I watched every episode, and I watched the Christmas special, and then there was like season 2 and 3. And there were some people on there that were kind of annoying, but still, it was a really great show. I highly recommend that, by the way. And it's just such an amazing thing that you can just like think of any niche you can that you're passionate about. There's somebody in there that needs your help. You just really got to gravitate a particular niche. And then it can be anybody that you're passionate about helping. But again, if you just try to help everybody, you're going to help nobody. So you got to make sure you help a particular niche or even sub-niche. There's so many niches out there you can target. Like this one friend of mine, she decided to make a site for fairy houses. So that's another little niche that people are interested in, like just fairy houses. And it's a niche site. And there's all kinds of different niche sites you can make because, niche sites, like Google really favors them. Because especially if you put the word of the niche in the title, like Google really favors them and they'll rank those pages on the first page a lot of times. And even if you're a domain authority, which means the amount of links and backlinks you have to other sites, like that determines domain authority. Even if your domain authority is like super low, you can outrank sites that have like 70 or 80 domain authority if you have a niche site, because those sites might be general sites. And if your site is like a niche site and has like the name and the title and the keywords of the niche are all throughout the site, and Google knows this site is about this niche, so I'm going to place them on the first page because they have targeted expertise to this title. Because Google has this thing called EAT, so you'll be ranking on Google with your niche site. So that's why it's really good to have a niche site. And my site is Mom Beach, so Mom is in the title of the niche, and the title of the site. And my last name is Beach, so that's why I decided to go with the name Mom Beach. So I'm targeting moms. So a lot of keywords for moms, I come up on the first page because my site is Mom Beach. And you can do the same with your site. And another site I have is plrbeach.com, and PLR is what is the target niche of the site. But Beach is my last name, so I decided to call the site PLR Beach. And PLR are commercial use printables you can resell as your own. And also PLR can be written content or coloring pages. It's anything that you can resell as your own that you have like private label rights to or commercial use. So I sell lots of PLR commercial use printables at PLR Beach. And then I've made some blog posts that are targeting the topic of PLR. So when you search PLR, a lot of times my site will come up and I'll get sales. And that's free traffic. I don't have to run any ads. So that's a great way to get some free traffic from Google or even Pinterest, because Pinterest, if you have a certain niche and someone searches that niche on Pinterest, then your site will come up, especially if you put the niche in your name, your name on Pinterest, and in your description, like your profile description, and you put the niche in several different, different keywords related to the niche, then you'll come up in Pinterest too, and you'll get traffic from Pinterest. So it's a no-brainer to target a specific niche. Like, you shouldn't just target everybody, because again, you're targeting nobody when you do that. So that's why I think it's a great opportunity for you to starting a new niche with your business, because that'll really make you a lot of money if you start targeting one specific audience instead of targeting everybody. Because I've seen some blogs, they're targeting everybody. They're just talking about a wide variety of topics. They're not really talking to anybody in particular. And that's really hurting them. They're not going to scale and make money and be a full-time blogger. They're just going to be forever a hobby blogger. Because if you have a business and you treat it as a hobby, then it's never going to grow. You got to start treating your business as a business in order to start getting sales and to start making it a full-time business. Because for a long time, I was treating my business as a hobby business. I was working a full-time job, working 9 to 5 for a number of companies as a web developer and web designer. I was doing had lots of different hats at these companies. So I was working a job, and I just thought, that's my full-time job. I'm just doing this on the side as a hobby. I don't really know if I can make any money doing this. I just thought I would like to do it for fun. So I like a blog, and I would just talk about my life as a mom, and making recipes and stuff, and just putting that on there. And I wasn't getting any traffic, and I was like, gosh, this is such a waste of time. My friends and family were laughing at me and saying, gosh, why is she wasting her time on this blog? She should be focusing on her 9 to 5 job. Makes no sense. So I said, yeah, I just really gotta start, focusing on my blog as a business. I can't just think of it as a hobby. So I got serious, and I started buying all these courses and training, especially the Genius Bloggers Toolkit. That's coming up. And you know what? I was accepted into the Genius Bloggers Toolkit. So my new course, Self-Publishing Mastermind, where I teach you how to self-publish blog content as Kindle books, is going to be in the Genius Bloggers Toolkit. I'm like so excited about that. So it's just so important for you to niche down, because then finally when I decided to niche down to moms and I started helping moms with problems, that was then I started making money with my blog. Because I was just talking about my own problems, about myself, and my, like a diary, kind of an online journal. Do you remember Live Journal? It was this website back then, like back in the olden times of the internet. It was called Live Journal, and like people would just talk about their self on that journal all the time. And I had my own Live Journal too. It was really fun. I just really loved Live Journal, and I'll talk about myself all the time. So I thought a blog was like a live journal. But it wasn't until I started solving problems with my blog and helping people and niching down that I start seeing results. And you can do the same. It's just highly, highly important for you to niche down and to start talking to a specific audience. Because again, if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. So you got to make sure you just pick a specific audience and start talking to them. It could be any audience. Like, what are you interested in? What makes you tick? What makes you get up in the morning? What's your why? Like, why do you want to have a business? Or do you want to start making money? Like, what's the reason for that? Maybe it's your child. Maybe you want to take your family on a vacation. Maybe you want to like buy your children some more toys. I don't know. It could be anything. Like, I remember when I started my blog and I started getting serious. I started making a lot of money. And then my friends and family were saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? So my sister has her own printables business. We just teamed up together with a course called Printables for Kids with Special Needs. So she's a special needs teacher, so she wanted to help me with my course. So now she gets 50% of the sales, and we both made $2,000 so far on the course. So it's really a great opportunity for her to be able to get her feet wet. So if you know anybody that's like a business owner, you could ask them for help, to start getting yourself out there. And that's a great way to build an audience, is a network with other bloggers and people in your niche. Because if you niche down, there's people in your niche that could help you. Like say you're in the mom blogging business like me, there's all these different mom bloggers you could partner up with, and you could sell to their audience. They can sell your product to their audience. And it's called affiliate marketing. And with affiliate marketing, you get a percent of the sales. So you might get 40%, 50%, 25%, it just depends on what they're offering you. And that way you don't even have to make your own products. You can just sell the products of somebody else to your audience and make money. And it's just a really great opportunity for you to start, earning extra money by niching down. And you may think, well, how do I get started doing this? Well, first, pick a niche, any niche, and then make a freebie for that niche. Like make like a free printable or a free PDF, something online digital, or even a mini course, like something digital that you can give. When they give you your email, and you give them that in return, something digital like a PDF, a mini course, like just about anything, an ebook, even a spreadsheet, just something that you make yourself, like even a little planner, like maybe a few pages of a planner, and then give them that. You can even get started with a PLR, so you can get like a PLR planner, and I sell PLR planners at plrbeach.com, so you can go there and get one of my PLRs, and I can give you a coupon that's called Welcome 40. Well, with Welcome 40, you can save 40% off your first purchase, and it's a one-time use coupon, so anybody listening can use the coupon Welcome 40 to save 40% off my store, plrbeach.com, to buy your own commercial use printables you can start using for free opt-ins, or even to sell in your store, like Etsy store or any other store. So you get started with one of my PLR products, and then you take a few pages away, and you make that the freebie, and then you have the paid product with the rest, and then you make that the upsell. So you make a free opt-in form with the freebie. Like I like to use ConvertKit myself for my free opt-ins. So then you can make an upsell, and the upsell sales page, you can make it a blog post, and there's a free plugin called Elementor. And then you build the sales page with Elementor, and you make that the full product. And then when they sign up for the freebie, they're redirected to the sales page. You can put a URL redirection in any opt-in form. Like if you use MailerLite or ConvertKit, there's a way to put like an opt-in form, like a redirect link, any kind of link in there. You can even make pages in MailerLite. Like they have like pages you can create right in the email application. And so is ConvertKit, or you can use Lead Pages to make your sales page, or you can use the free Elementor plugin to make your sales page, or Beaver Builder. There's all kinds of different plugins that work with WordPress to make your sales page. And you can use that. And then when someone signs up to the freebie after they've been targeted, They sign up, and then they might buy your product, your upsell, because they'll be redirected to the sales page. And a great way to get instant subscribers if say you have a free printable you're giving away to get subscribers in an opt-in form, then I recommend go searching free printables Facebook groups. There's all these free printables Facebook groups. So what you do is you put your page, your free printable download page, in one of those groups, and it could be targeted any particular niche. Like say you have a printable, like an essential oil planner. So you make a free printable for an essential oil planner, and you put that in the group, and you make it a page. So when someone goes to the page, there's a form there. It's like an embedded opt-in form. You can easily do that with ConvertKit or MailerLite. And if you're interested in joining ConvertKit, I'll have my affiliate link in the show notes at mombeach.com/podcast. So you'll be able to get my affiliate link to ConvertKit. I really appreciate it if you used it, because ConvertKit's a really awesome email client. I'm very happy with it. So anywho, you just put the page to the group. You just post the page to the group. You see, like, talk about the freebie a little bit, like saying who it's for, and then people in the group. There's a lot of those groups have like 40,000 members, and a lot of them will sign up for your printable, and you'll get subscribers that are interested in your niche onto your email list instantly. That's like a great way to get subscribers quick and easy using your free opt-in printable. And another way you can do is make some pins for Pinterest, and there's all these free printables groups you can join on Pinterest. And you can start, group boards. You can start, posting to them. And also on Tailwind, they have communities. So join Tailwind with my link at mombeach.com/Tailwind to get started. And Tailwind has all these communities, like free printables communities. You can post your free printable, like, pin to those communities, and then you can get reshares. Because you have to have enough reshares to stay in the group. So people in the group will share you. They have to, or they'll get kicked out of the group. So you'll definitely get lots of reshares if you join those communities. Like you may not, just depends on like the look and feel of your pen, if anybody likes it, if it's a good printable or not. So it's not like guaranteed or anything, but I recommend just trying it. And Tailwind has a free plan. It's a very limited free plan, but you can just get started with Tailwind and start pinning to these communities, like these free printables communities, and you can start building subscribers. And once you have some subscribers, then I recommend emailing them at least once a week. Because if you go through like several weeks without emailing the subscribers, they're going to forget about you. They're going to go, who the hell is this person? Like, who are they? Because I had that happen to me. Like, there was this kind of well-known entrepreneur, and she used to email her list like every week, and then people would look forward to her emails. But then she decided to stop emailing for like a long time, like maybe a couple of years. Then she emailed like a couple days ago, and I was like, who is this person? I don't know who this is. Like, I forgot all about her because she hasn't been emailing. Because she said in the email that she was going to quit her business. I think that's what she was saying, So I guess it didn't really matter. But still, like, if you want to keep up with your list, then you got to keep emailing them every single week, at least once a week. And there's some lists where I email every day, like my PLR Beach audience. I'll email them every day because I have something new to share with them every single day, like a new offer. But there's some people that have very good luck with emailing every day. And some people only email like just once a week, and that's fine. At least once a week is the bare minimum to email the audience. Like, pick a day and time. Like, say, like the best day for my Mom Beach audience is Thursdays at like 9 a.m. or like 10 a.m. I try to, aim for 9 or 10 because I figured that's like the best time for my audience. I get the most opens during that time. So just pick a day and time where you're going to send your email out, and then make sure you send it at least once a week to your audience once you find enough subscribers. Like, I would say, try to get at least 100 subscribers, and then start like routinely emailing them. Like, and then again, you should like always email at least once a week. But then we get 100, you could have a bigger chance of selling to them. Like, I would firstly, I would just try to sell them like a product that's like $1. Like, start with $1 product and then go from there. And then when they buy the $1 product, then start charging $5 for a product, and then just try to slowly train them up. Because they join the list to get a freebie, so now you don't know if they'll buy because they're just there for a freebie. Because you don't want to end up having a bunch of freebie seekers, so you gotta make sure you don't just give freebies out. Because I was just giving freebies out to my list for a long time, and I wasn't making any money. Like, then I started offering paid products, and nobody would buy the paid products. They are so used to getting the freebie. They were trained to get a freebie. They were trained to expect free things. So I had to start training them to buy things for $1, and then from there I started charging $5, and then I started charging $7, and and then $27 and $47 and then like $97. So it just goes from there. You got to slowly build up the price. So once they buy something, if they buy like a 97 product, maybe they'll buy a 200 product. You just got to keep on doing it and keep training your audience with more like upsells. So so again, it all starts with a niche. Like like a business starts with a niche. Like think all these businesses that like Best Buy. I think they're targeted more towards men, like millennial men. Like they sell a lot of video games, but they also have targeting to like empty nesters, because they sell these big expensive home theater systems. And in their advertising for those, I always see them targeted to like older men, that are empty nesters looking to fulfill their time with like an expensive, like expensive entertainment center. So it just depends on the marketing, because if you see like these other companies, they're marketing, it's always a particular market. They're not marketing to every single person. They're marketing to a specific group of people. So you got to do the same, and then you'll see success. Okay, well, make sure you visit mombeach.com/podcast for the show notes. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Have a great day. Goodbye. Thank you so much for listening to the Becky Beach Show. Please go to mombeach.com/podcast to learn more about my podcast and for show notes. If you want a 2022 free printable goal planner, please go to mombeach.com/subscribe. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Have a great day. Goodbye.